What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are making honey balsamic chicken with roasted vegetables, which is perfectly suitable for someone looking to balance their calories while also not spending an hour in the kitchen meal prepping, as you can make this meal prep in under 30 minutes. So with that, let's jump into how to make it. The first thing I want to do is get started with my vegetables. So to a sheet tray, we'll add in 800 grams of carrots, for which I just have baby carrots. And then 700 grams of sliced Brussels sprouts, which they generally sell cut up for you if you don't want to do it yourself. We'll add in some oil over the top, and then season with 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of black pepper, and then 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. Then we'll add 15 grams of honey over the top, and then 15 grams of balsamic glaze over the top as well. Now we can mix this together a little bit, and then toss in a 450-degree Fahrenheit oven until the vegetables are cooked to your liking. Moving on to the chicken, I'm going to get a skillet set on medium-high heat, add some oil, and then start layering in 1,000 grams of chicken breast. And I'm not flattening these out, I'm just keeping them whole, as you can see. We're going to season them with 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of dried oregano, and then 2 teaspoons of dried thyme, for which the thyme adds some really nice fresh herbiness to this. And those seasoning amounts are for all of the chicken, not just one side, so you can think about just using roughly 1 teaspoon per side. So halfway through, just flip and season the other side of the chicken once it starts to develop some color. And then before we throw it in the oven, we'll do the same thing here as we did with the vegetables, and add 15 grams of honey over the chicken, and then 15 grams of balsamic glaze as well. And then I'm going to add 3 cloves of smashed garlic and scatter those over the top of my chicken, and then hit this with the final pinch of red pepper flakes for a little slight heat. And so now we can toss this in a 450-degree oven until the chicken reaches 165. Now, before we meal prep everything, one final thing I want to do is just take my vegetables from the oven and scatter 150 grams of turkey bacon, which I cooked off to the side and diced up, as you can see. So distribute that evenly, and then we can prep. To prep our lunches, we'll start by adding our carrots to one side of the containers, getting those tucked in on one side like so. In the middle part of the containers here, we'll add our Brussels sprouts, and of course, make sure we get every last bacon bit from our sheet tray. That's super important. Then next we can take our chicken, which I just sliced up off to the side, and place that in the final third of our containers. And before I close these up, I'm going to add another 10 grams of honey, and then another 10 grams of balsamic vinegar. And like that, you're now prepped for the week with 5 super tasty lunches. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll be back next week.